The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
What, do you think you could do better?
Yes.
Oh. Well, at least it gave us a +2, I guess. Sten being a douchebag and all. Well, let's speak to him again.
You called.
So will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What do you mean by weak mind?
That is complicated. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Canary?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
That's only an object, Sten. You could get another sword.
Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arashok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where'd you fight the darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Okay, sword for the Beresad. Sten. Okay, who do we want to talk to next? Let's talk to Morrigan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Speak with Leliana next.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
No, I don't believe you have.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. One year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm not sure. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
I think you're getting the wrong idea.
Wrong idea. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I enjoy spending time with my friends. Is there something wrong?
Never mind, I must have misunderstood.
Come then, let's get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
Okay, so I know she was hitting on me. But other than that, Emissary Karen, who are you? Oh, wait a minute.
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden.
Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
A communal box for the resources you have collected for your troops. Turn in crafting materials for the Dalish. Give all elf fruits. And we'll give them the deep mushroom.
Generous as always, Warden.
Yeah, enjoy. I want to see if Bowden has a backpack. I think I should do that right now. I hope I didn't miss one at the Dalish camp, but at least we can go back there.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Let me see your wares, Bowden.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes, yes. Ooh, flasks. That's what we need. Backpack. Backpack. Gave us 10 slots. Okay, well, let's buy some flasks. How many do I want to buy? Let's say... you know what? Why don't we just buy all of them? We have 58 slots that were taken up. We've got enough gold, so let's just buy 99. Ah, awesome. Concentrator and distillation. So, how many health potions do I have? I need to craft health potions. But I have to do that with... I think Morrigan is the crafter. Let's go speak with Brody before we speak with Alistair.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
If you've had it and you didn't know it, it was probably tasty. Huh.
Ugh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. and tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Yeah, but you're mean to him. Let's just watch them.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? Alright, have fun then. Whatever, I guess. Okay, let's go to Alistair.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
Is that a trick question?
Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to trick you. Is it working? Oh, I just about had you, didn't I?
You've been thumbing that flower for a while now.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
And what do you intend to do with it?
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
Thank you, Alistair. That's a lovely thought.
I'm glad you like it. I was just thinking, here I am doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
I feel the same way about you.
I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
The steamy bits. Sounds good. Off with the armor then.
Ha ha. Bluff called. Damn, she saw right through me.
You're so cute when you're bashful.
I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops, just to be safe. You know how it is.
We've got our sights set on you, Alistair. You and your corny helmet. Okay. Who else do we have in the camp? I guess let's go ahead and ask Bowden about his past.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
So what's your story exactly?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost ties. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Better to do something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now, here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Have you heard any rumors?
The darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings. And then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. That's what I've heard on the road anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Heard any other rumors?
There's another royal army already gathering in the east, but from what I hear, when it marches, it'll be headed west, not south towards the darkspawn. Can you imagine? If the Benorns stand up against Loghain, we won't need the darkspawn to destroy us. We'll do their work for them. That's what I've heard on the road anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Heard any other rumors?
More Grey Wardens were supposed to come here from Orlais, but I hear they got turned back. Considering all the questions surrounding what happened at Ostagar, it's just as well. That's what I've heard on the road anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Okay, we're not going to ask him anything else. You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
That was generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
But where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Ties, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the darkspawn coming.
What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Everyone has to make you a living somehow.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
I should go.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Okay, he was getting a little defensive is what it sounded like. So let's just go ahead and take a look at our inventory for now. Oh, nice. We can actually move around. What does Birdie have? +2 constitution. Let's give him the steel spiked collar. Equip him. And I guess we can go through here and equip. Dalish armor. I really wish I had some boots. What does she have? She has Dalish boots. I wonder if she can wear these. Let's unequip and equip them on her. That way I can take the... Oh, it takes away the armor, but... It gives us +1 to dexterity. Dalish boots, Dalish armor. So now we have our item bonus, or our outfit bonus here. Morrigan, let's see. +4% spell resistance, or +20% nature resistance. What do these guys have? Spirit and spell resistance. So he's actually wearing the best, probably, that he could wear. Sten, I really want you to wear this dragon plate. And heavy chainmail, heavy chainmail, heavy chainmail. Why don't you have an armor bonus? Because you have the Canary cap. Heavy chainmail. Oh, splint mail. Let's give him that pendant. I think he should be all set. Oh, I need to give Leliana something better. How are her talents? She's a rogue and she's an archer. So let's give her... Let's take this off of her and give her the... Oh shoot, she doesn't have enough dexterity. What about Morgan? Oh, I can't even equip that. Well, let's give Leliana this bow. So we'll give her this long bow and these fire arrows. Yeah, let's give her the fire arrows. We'll just use her for an archer right now. Well, I guess we could equip her with this dagger. Even though it's, what is it? It's just a one-handed dagger. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just leave it there just in case she needs to use it. And we'll give her this amulet here. Oh no, she already had one. +1 cunning. We'll leave her with the Seeker's Circle. I think everybody else now has an amulet. Yeah, so we're all set. So, I think that's good for now. We have basically everything we need right now in the camp. We've spoken with everyone. What do we have in our journal? We have Sten's personal quest. Oh, let's speak with Alistair again. Let's actually talk to him this time.
So, all this time we've spent together, you know, the tragedy, the brushes with death, the constant battles with the whole blight looming over us. Will you miss it once it's over?
There will always be more battles to fight somewhere.
But that doesn't mean we would necessarily be fighting them together. I know it might sound strange, considering we haven't known each other for very long, but I've come to care for you a great deal. I think maybe it's because we've gone through so much together. I don't know. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I'm fooling myself. Am I? Fooling myself? Or do you think you might ever feel the same way about me?
I think I already do.
So I fooled you, did I? Good to know. That wasn't too soon, was it?
No, not really. I liked it.
Good. I'll take that as a good sign. Maker's breath, but you're beautiful. I am a lucky man. Now, let's get back to what we were up to before, lest I forget why we're here.
Okay. Inspired Major Constitution. Oh, nice. It's a new skill. A plot skill. Oh, I don't remember this. Inspired by your leadership, this party member has gained a major bonus to Constitution. So, we definitely want to see if we can speak with our companions more often, I guess. Let's go ahead and just make sure that we've got all the dialogue down before we move on in the story.
Your desire is my command.
I'd like to discuss something private.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
I need to tell you how much I enjoy your company.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing. Given the circumstances, things could have been so much worse. I'm so grateful that you're you, instead of some other Grey Warden. That sounded better in my head. I just mean to say that I've really come to care about you.
I feel the same way.
Now we just need to be rid of that pesky Archdemon, and everything will be back to normal, right? Your desire is my command.
Actually, you know what? I think we're done talking with him right now. Let's go back to Leliana. Nope, not that.
Something I can help with?
What would someone like you be doing in a Lothering's chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
They don't teach you how to fight in a cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Okay, so we've already given her the loot.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
The music in this game is so beautiful. It's like Mass Effect, but just, I don't know. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, we're going to leave Leliana now, and we'll try speaking with Morrigan once more. And then we'll be on our way to the next section of this game.
What do you wish of me?
Oh, actually, didn't we already ask her? Yeah. We already spoke with her personally. So, we're going to go ahead and move on. And I believe in the last episode I said that I wanted to move on to the Arl of Redcliffe. What do we have? Oh, we can still do that? Obtain a wolf pelt for Cammon and Alora's Hala. I don't know. That should be written off as done because I don't think I can speak with it. But yeah, the Arleman, he's sick and we need to visit him. Yes, Brody. And yeah, that's where we're going to start our next episode, is going to Redcliffe and see what we can do there for Arleman. I hope you guys are enjoying my walkthrough so far, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment. Let me know if you've played the Dragon Age Origins game, and what character did you choose? Yeah, or which character did you choose to romance? Anyway, you guys, thank you again so much, and I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned.